Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. So today I bring you guys loot from 100 hard clue scrolls, and of course we'll do every single master clue that we get from the batch of 100. Now I have to give a lot of credit to the Rogue's chests because they did provide about 55 of these hard clues, and then of course my previous video, 10 hours of green dragons in the wilderness, they brought me all the way up to 85. So I only had 15 more hard clues to gather for this video to happen, so I went back to Rogue's chest and I got an extra 5, and then I just really wanted to start on this video, so I spent about 1.5 mil on nature implings, and after selling all the items I got back from them as well as receiving the rest of the hard clues, I think I only lost about 500k on that. So that was how I obtained 100 hards. It took about 22 to roughly 24 hours, I would say, to get all these hard clue scrolls. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's now time to open them all up. Starting off with a Guthix plate body, following that a Saradomin kite shield, and a master clue scroll. Now while I was doing this master, this Ultimate Iron Man did pretty much just give me this free dragon impling. I didn't even see it, so there you go. 29 bolts from that. Not the best, but I'll take it. And I know I didn't show it, but I will show it here shortly, and this would be the collection log that I've already done so far for these hard clues. I had 107 slots completed out of 134. That's not too bad, I guess, with 965 hard clues completed, and obviously during this video I will finally reach over 1,000 hard clue scrolls, so it took me a very long time, so I am proud of that. Hopefully we see some good profit, because this video didn't really cost any money. You know, every single clue scroll video I've ever done cost me a ton of money, and I never ever profited, so this is a nice change of pace. I was lucky enough to receive a rune plate body trimmed, which was a new collection log, and following that we got a back-to-back, this being the Guthix plate skirt, so I will definitely take that. It's always nice to see god items. Very nostalgic of the free-to-play times, and I'm sure it's still popular because the price is still pretty good these days for Zamorak and Sarah, Guthix, etc. Alongside this, I would definitely be receiving a lot of teleports and purple sweets, and that will add into the price check quite nicely because purple sweets are very expensive, and a few of those teleports that you can put in the Master Scroll book are as well. I've been seeing quite a few clue scroll videos on YouTube, specifically one guy named I'm a Drum, great YouTuber on Old School RuneScape. I'll leave the link to him in the description. Does a lot of clue scroll videos as well as other things. And I don't know, after watching him and a few other people, I was very motivated to do some clues and actually stack up caskets, you know, because a lot of you guys always enjoy the clue scroll parts of my loot videos. You know, at the very end, I'll always open up all those clues just in case, you know, we get something mega rare or maybe just add to the profit in 10 hours. But for this one, I wanted to switch it up and just show you guys 100, just a simple stack of it, and see how much money we can make from it. And you know, even if we don't get anything, we'll definitely be getting closer and closer with 100 caskets being opened. But I have a good feeling, you know, I got a pretty good feeling anyway. This was what I was up to today, just finishing up the 15 hard clues that I needed to get, and also working on 10 hours of sulfur lizards, which you guys will see tomorrow night on my Iron Man account. Someone left a comment, you know, kind of asking where's the channel headed as it goes for the 10-hour series. You know, once that ends, what's the next plan? Touch a little bit on that as we are nearing 1,000 hard clues, and believe me, if you're just someone who's listening to the video instead of watching, I'll make sure to be a little bit louder if anything, you know, is rare on the screen. I got you guys, don't you worry. In my eyes right now, the channel's doing pretty well. Definitely seen a huge improvement in the last 2.5 months, mainly because of consistency. I mean, it doesn't even really matter what the content is, as long as you're putting something out there and you know, you're kind of showing up every day. I've learned that a lot can come from that, so I'm very proud of what I've accomplished so far, and I think the 10-hour series has about 2 to 3 months left in it. That may sound crazy to you guys, but I actually have a long list of ideas, and honestly, I look at that list and I can already tell which video is going to get 30k views, which video is going to get maybe 100k if I really push it. So I would say about 3 months left on that series, and then after that, I don't really know what is next. To be completely honest, I would imagine a little bit of pet hunting, see how that goes. I do see a lot of people doing collection log videos these days, so I don't want to, you know, get into that. I feel like it's a little bit overdone, and plus I kind of do that anyway with a 10-hour series. It just takes a lot longer. But I see a lot of potential with my Iron Man account, and I also see a lot of potential with long-term videos. You know, videos that might take upwards of 100 hours, maybe 50 hours if I do it right. And it might be loot related, it might just be monster related. And in general, I think upping the hours from, you know, this 10-hour series to 100 hours will definitely be a lot less videos, but the quality will be incredibly better. So that's really the only ideas I have for the future. Just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on that, and anything can change. I mean, there's a lot of things that is going to be coming out soon in Old School RuneScape, and that might open the door to many different avenues as it goes for what videos I'll be doing. But I will let you guys know that the motivation is still there, and I'm really excited for the future. And just a big thank you to you guys for the incredible support. The subscriber count is almost at 190,000, so feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to. I know that most channels, it's like 60-70% of the viewers aren't subscribed, and I don't really sweat it. I think my sub count's awesome, and I'm very proud. I never expected to even have the amount that I have now. It's actually a miracle, so I'm not going to ask for more, but the option's always there. I've also been playing on my 20 Defense Pure quite a bit lately. I was actually PKing people who were charging their glories today on the side, and it was actually working out pretty well, so I might have a video planned on that account in about 10 days or less. Playing on 2 accounts is definitely rough, but playing on 3 accounts, oh my, it requires a lot of attention, so I'll see if I can't challenge myself. But for now, we're going to be sticking with the series, and I think it's going pretty good so far. You guys can assume that I wasn't really getting the most expensive items from these clue scroll caskets as I just ramble about the channel here, but really I'm just kind of updating you guys, and yeah, unfortunately nothing too crazy yet from the loot here. We've had a couple nice god dehyde chaps, as well as you know, decent amount of master clues. Not as much as I expected, but I'll certainly take it. A ton of pages so far, a lot of rune items, and I made sure to organize the clue scroll bank tab for you guys so you can kind of see what's going on there. And if you guys enjoy this video and you want to see loot from, you know, 100 beginners or easies or mediums, just let me know in the comments below. I can easily find some lower tier monsters or activities to do in order to accomplish that video, similar to how I pulled off this one just by doing you know, monsters and mini games and activities that give hard clues pretty regularly. But overall, it's been a great experience with these hard clues. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but the green dragons and the rogue's chest definitely huge for hard clues there, and all of this is going to be profit, so I'm very excited to see what the overall price check will be. There's the iconic black cavalier. I remember when that used to be a lot of money. What was it, like 15, 16 years ago? Pretty good fashion scape at that time. But anyway, what is also a lot of money, those Zamorak dehyde chaps, bringing me about 500k, as well as these Guthix dehyde boots, another 600k from that. I think I got 2 magic combos. I'm not too sure how rare those are, but yeah, I just got 2 of them, so takes care of the collection log, as well as, you know, might use it for something one day. Probably not, though. Couple clues were worth virtually nothing, just a few pieces of black dehyde and a magic longbow. You know, you get the occasional 12 lobsters and 14 sharks. The firelighters, I mean, that, gosh, I don't even know why those are a thing, but they are still, you know, obtainable by these clues. Got a nice stack of firelighters from this video, that's for sure. All right, 3 more clues left to go. Nice little pair of Sarah dehyde boots in there. I will certainly take that. And it looks like we have 1 left. What is it going to be? 44.8k. All right, so no crazy rares. Let's go ahead and open up the 6 master clues that I did obtain from the loot from 100 hard clues. This is where you can really have a life-changing moment, gentlemen. I mean, I gotta be honest, if I see a third age item, I will be flipping out in all sorts of different ways. I'm talking Triple H and everything else. So let's see if we can get lucky. I don't know. Got a couple here more left to go. So far, pretty average rewards. I got probably 1 left here. I got a bank because I need some inventory space. And it looks like we, well, we did end on an even number. 300 masters completed total, but nothing from the batch of 6. Here's the loot tab for you guys. We have the runes, teleports, food, firelighters, all the god items, as well as the trimmed armor pieces, some H5 shields, a lot of rune items, and blessings, as well as some magic longbows. Quite a bit of dehyde, coifs, boots, and some stoles, as well as a lot of pages. Overall, I made about 2.3 mil from the master clues, 11.3 mil from the hards. No rare this time around, but definitely filled some more collection log slots. We did start with 107 out of 134, and now we're at 115 out of 134. So one day I'll definitely be able to finish that off. To my surprise, I'm 31 out of 49 master clue slots filled, which I find to be pretty good, seeing as I've only done 300, but the best thing I've ever received was was Anku legs, so I'm really hoping to get a more expensive item than that soon. But yeah, we will now show the RuneLite tab to prove that we have everything that we showed on the, the bank tab, but I didn't feel the need to do a price check for this one just because RuneLite practically took care of that for me, and it would probably be more accurate than I would be, so big thanks to RuneLite for that. Well guys, that is about it for now. Thank you so much for everything, and I will see you tomorrow with loot from 10 Hours of Sulfur Lizards. I know you guys can't wait for that one, so until then, Mr. No Sleep, out.